A total of 7 persons were on Wednesday charged in relation to the deadly bombing at the mobile gas station on Regent and King Streets, Georgetown, which resulted in the death of 6-year-old Soraya Bourne. They are Venezuelan nationals Daniel Alexander Ramirez Poedemo, Alexander Betancourt, Johnny Budram, Jennifer Rodriguez, and Crystal Cruz, along with Guyanese nationals Wayne Correa and Ramesh Pramdio. Poedemo was charged with terrorism. It is alleged that on October 26, 2025, with intent to threaten the security and sovereignty of Guyana or to strike terror among its people, he used an explosive substance at the mobile fuel station at Regent and King Street, Georgetown, resulting in the death of Bourne. His 6 accomplices were charged with aiding, abetting, and assisting in the deadly attack. Poedemo appeared before Acting Chief Magistrate Faith Magusti at the Georgetown Magistrates Court 1, along with Betancourt, Budram, and La Cruz. The 4 were not required to plead to the indictable offense. The court heard that Budram, a 27-year-old taxi driver, allegedly transported the suspects to the gas station hours before the explosion during what investigators believe was a civilian's operation. Budram's attorney, Mikhail Puran, told the court that his client had been hired by La Cruz, a regular customer, and had no knowledge of any planned act of terror. All 4 were remanded to prison and will return to court on November 12th. Meanwhile, in Court 6, the other 3 defendants, Correa 44, Pramdio 51, and Rodriguez 33, appeared virtually before Magistrate Alicia George. Acting on advice from the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, the 3 were charged separately to face trial in the Magisterial District where their alleged offenses were committed. Correa, farmer and part-time mechanic from Pomeroon, Essequibo River, and Pramdio, a taxi driver, were represented by attorney Bernard de Silva. The court heard that Correa contacted Pramdio to transport 2 Venezuelans, including La Cruz, from Perica to a hotel in Metamirasog. Pramdio reportedly completed the trip, was paid in cash believed to be proceeds from raw gold, and later returned home. Investigators alleged that Betancourt entered Guyana illegally with Poedemo and that Pramdio later transported the pair to meet La Cruz. Police also revealed that La Cruz and Poedemo shared an intimate relationship and that she played a key coordinating role in the group's movements before the attack. Correa, Pramdio, and Rodriguez were remanded to prison until November 24. Wednesday's proceedings unfolded under heavy police security at the Georgetown Magistrates Court. The accused arrived in 3 vehicles, 2 transporting the men and 1 the woman. The female suspects were handcuffed together while the male defendants were shackled and handcuffed. Armed ranks of the Guyana Police Force patrolled the courthouse compound on foot and in vehicles, while civilians were barred from standing near the entrance as the accused were escorted in and out. Family members of the Venezuelan defendants waited across the street in front of a nearby church, and a translator assisted throughout the hearings. Investigators believe that the October 26 bombing was a planned and coordinated operation led by Poedemo. According to police, Poedemo entered Guyana illegally from Venezuela around 8 hours on the day of the explosion. Between 11 hours and noon, he and several accomplices allegedly conducted surveillance at the mobile fuel station before returning later to carry out the attack. CCTV footage reportedly captured Poedemo placing an explosive device near the gas cylinder storage area after being stopped by a worker when he tried to conceal it in a garbage bin. He then fled the scene. Police later recovered images of the explosive device on Poedemo's phone and clothing believed to have been worn during the attack at a house in Warjanugian Region 3 where he was arrested. Reporting for the newsroom, Sharda Bacchus.